He's like, can I trade a geode for some stickers? Now that it's been a few days past my fall festival where I got rained out, I figured I could come on here and give you guys a little bit of a debriefing of what happened. I thought it went really well, first of all, for the setup. I did have my husband there to help me, so it took us about an hour and a half to get set up. We had from 9 to 11 a.m. to get set up, and then the event was to go from 11 a.m. till 6 p.m. It ended up actually stopping around 2:33 p.m. because that's when the rain came. Well, I mean, other people, I think there were a few tents that they hunkered down and stayed for the storm to pass, and they were going to stay, but we were done. Once the event started, I had a lot of people like pretty much in and out of my booth the whole time. The 3 hours that we did get to have, it was selling. Probably every 3 to 4 people were definitely buying things. And there were so many people that were like, oh my God, I'm going to have to come back for this. Cause it's, like it was one of the first booths that they had seen, and they took my business card and they said they were going to come back. And I know that happens all the time. I've done that to people. I've been like, I'm going to come back, and I never do, but it still felt good that people were excited about my work and saying that they wanted to come back for some of it. But it didn't matter that they didn't come back for it because I was making a pretty good, I was selling magnets and stickers the most. So I would definitely say that I feel good about the amount of work that I put in to making stickers leading up to the event. Definitely was worth it because stickers were a big thing that was drawing people in. So, and little kids too. I even had one little kid, one of the neighborhood kids, he came over and he was on his skateboard and he stopped by and he was like, can I trade he had a rock. And he's like, it's a geode or whatever. He's like, can I trade a geode for some stickers? And I was like, maybe if you come back at the end of the day, we'll talk. And that was fun. So about the rain, oh my goodness, we knew that it was supposed to rain later in the day, but we thought it was going to rain closer to like 5, and then the forecast changed to like, sooner and sooner. And then we start seeing the gray clouds and we're like, oh no, okay. And then it happened so fast. So it was a little stressful and crazy trying to get the product like pulled in under the tent, everything dry, and just like chaotically putting things away. Something I was definitely not prepared for. So I definitely learned some lessons. And number one lesson is now I know why everybody usually has everything in like plastic containers, like Rubbermaid containers. I had like 2 of those kind of containers to put things in, but some of my stuff I still had cardboard boxes because this was one of my first shows, and cardboard boxes and rain don't go together very well. But we had enough of the things that we needed to be able to cover, and I had tote bags that were like the rain tarp material, so I was able to get things that were rainproof enough to be able to get everything packed up. But overall, I felt really good. I knew that I would have, I was in a position to where had it gone all day and the rain wouldn't have stopped everything, I definitely would have made my goal. So I feel good personally that I was on a roll and that I was getting so much good feedback from people as they were coming in my booth. And even the other vendors were telling me that I was doing really good for especially being one of my first shows. So especially because they do it all the time. And so that felt good. And I got some connections. I got some networking. I got invited to another show, which is exciting. So it was a win-win. I put myself out there and feeling pretty good about it.